Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This time I absolutely need to show you something, and that something is in the trunk. Not this big blue one however, but the Atlantis grey one over here. So let's take a look. So here, under the trunk floor, you know what this is? Huh? That's right, it is a mattress and we are going to use it.
Oh man, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He's got a mattress in a sporty sedan. Jeez, what's going on? Hey, electric seal man. No, it's not a camper van. No, ultra sleek profile. Yo, track coat efficient, close to zero. Come on, electric seal man. You know it's not a camper van. No, ultra sleek profile. Yo, track coat efficient, close to zero. Come on, electric seal man. You know it's not a camper van. No, ultra sleek profile. Yo, track coat efficient, close to zero. Are you sure, man? Once there was a guy who tried this, oh my. He never came back. No one saw him again. It's not a camper van. Come on, electric seal man. The electric seal.
So we are going to do some car camping with the Seal. And of course this is not your typical camper van. This is a sporty sedan with over 500 horsepower and 0 to 100 acceleration in 3.5 seconds. So this is a supercar which we are going to use as a camper. And for that I have this mattress here that should have the right dimensions for fitting quite well in the back of the Seal. So let's see how it is. Of course you could ask, why would anyone want to sleep in the car? And I guess that's not for everyone, but there are some cases where it could come handy. For example, we have been a few times camping with the kids in a tent, which is nice, but the car could actually complement this kind of camping experience. There are even some tents that can be attached to the rear of the car, and that way you get the air conditioning and you get the heater for the tent as well. But of course the car itself, the car cabin, could be used for this kind of car camping if you have a couple of persons. That could be manageable. I must say that I didn't maybe choose the best night for this activity. The weather is not the greatest one. It is very foggy and I think we'll get some rain as well. But luckily I don't have a tent with me for this camping trip. I have the Seal, and my expectation is that I will be warm and cozy in the cabin of the Seal and sleep like a baby. That's my expectation, so let's see how it goes. Before we go to the camping spot, I need to get something to eat, of course. So let's make a quick visit to the local supermarket. Alright, let's see, what can we eat while we are camping? This looks too healthy. Still way too healthy. Okay, let's take some bread here. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, then of course we need some cheese. How about this one? Right. I think, isn't this already enough? What else do you need than these? Maybe some tomato sauce still.
Lue tuote tai valitse näytö.
Alright, now we have everything we need, so let's go car camping. So this location I'm heading is actually a national park, and it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere, really. And the funny thing is that in that area there has been quite frequent wolf sightings. So wolves roam in that area. And actually even the coat of arms of the municipality of this national park features nothing but a wolf in it. So yeah, that's the place I'm heading. Of course I prefer not to run into wolves in this camping trip, but if I do, it might actually be good for my YouTube channel engagement metrics. So as you can see, I have nothing to lose here. So if there are wolves or bears, it's of course a kind of tricky situation, but on the other hand, I'll get a lot of views for my video, so just if I get to produce that video afterwards, of course. That is the only if. Alright, so we have arrived. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is to install these sunshades to the glass roof, just because I don't want the bears to see me sleeping here. So I hope that these will protect me from the bears. And yeah, that's about it. So, okay, let's see. There it is now. So now I have the sunshade in place. You probably don't see it too well against the dark sky, and there is not much light here, but it's there. And next we are going to install these window covers, or what do you call these? But anyway, I made these super stylish covers for the windows, of course to keep the heat in. So this is good for the energy efficiency. Of course, now it's actually very warm, 9 degrees Celsius here in Finland in late October. Usually it's at least 5 degrees colder. Now it's exceptionally warm autumn, so we don't have really that much of an issue with the insulation. But anyway, this will help a little bit insulating the car interior, and that should have at least a tiny bit of benefit to the energy consumption. But this is of course even more important than in the winter time, when it can be even minus 20 degrees. So it's not very pretty, I have to say, but I guess it will do its task today. And the same kind of tin foil also to the rear windows. Okay, and now it's time for the mattress. So this one, first of all, it went really well in the below the trunk floor here, and it should be fitting the seal trunk and this back seat area quite nicely. So let's see. And of course one thing about the Seal trunk is that there is this little hump when you fold the back seats. So that's not optimal for the mattress. So you need to have something preferably in between to make that hump a little bit smoothen it out. I have some stuff there, but you may use some better solution if you are going car camping. But anyway, let's get this mattress in place. So as you can hear, it fits quite nicely in terms of the dimensions, and this mattress is, or it should be, self-inflatable. So, but I'm a little bit skeptical. This was so cheap, this mattress, that I'm not expecting miracles. But let's anyway start the inflating. So now it's taking air in. Maybe you can hear it. Let's open this other vent as well. If you can hear it, it's taking air in. Let's see if it gets inflated. So I'm not too impressed by that self-inflation method of this mattress. So I'm going to give a little bit of a boost by this with this pump. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better now, even though it's a very thin mattress still, but well, I can report my back pain then in the morning. But the size is very much fitting the Seal, so that's good about this mattress. But I can't fully recommend it because the self-inflation doesn't really do its job, or it takes ages. I'm getting a bit hungry here, but luckily we have the air fryer with us in this camping trip, and let's use the vehicle to load capability of the Seal and start cooking a delicious meal with the air fryer. So let's plug in the vehicle to load adapter like that. So now we have power for the air fryer. Just look at this shot. This is the Seal and the air fryer in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night, in Finnish National Park, where they have reported wolves and who knows what else there is. And look at that darkness. There is just darkness around, nothing more. We have the cheddar cheese, and also I got this tomato paste. You can copy my recipe if you want. Look at this. This is now going to the air fryer. So this is what you get when you follow the electric Seal. So I guess this is the electric Seal cooking class. Maybe I'll make a spin-off and share more of my recipes with you. By the way, if you need a compact camping table, I can recommend this table here. It fits very easily in the front of the Seal, and I've included the link and also link to some other camping gear in the description of the video if you're interested. Okay, let's take a look at the meal. What? What on earth happened to the cheese? This is not great. This is awful. What happened to the cheese? Did I forget to unwrap it from the plastic, or maybe I just overcooked it? I overcooked the cheese. Oh damn, I need to do this again. Alright, let's take another look at our meal. I think we need to go inside anyway pretty soon. There is a pretty tasty smell of food here, and the wolves will surely smell it from the distance. But let's see how it is now. Yes, this is how it should look. This is delicious, it has to be. For the windshield I don't have that foil, but I have this type of sunshade coverage, which I will put here now. Alright, now it's in place, and as you can see, it's not quite a perfect fit, this windshield sunshade. There's a bit of holes here, but anyway, it will give me some additional privacy, which of course I need here in the middle of nowhere, in a national park. But yes, now we have the Seal sort of insulated every window except the back window. The glass roof has the sunshade, the 4 side windows have foil covers, and then this front window has the sunshade as well. And now it's time to put the lights off, and of course here as well, and then daytime running light is off already. So yeah, we are pretty much set. Now I'm outside the car. As you can see, the interior light is on, but it is pitch black here. It is absolutely black and dark. I can't see anything. I can't see anything here. There's the car. You can hear it, but you really can't see it. Really in the middle of nowhere. Okay. The door is somewhere here. Yes. Okay, so now I'm inside the cabin, and there's plenty of room here. Even the laptop almost fits on this shelf here. I think 2 persons would fit here quite nicely. By the way, I haven't really thought about the air conditioning or the heater settings. I might need to check those before the night, but luckily it's not too cold night. About 5 degrees should be the lowest temperature. Also, I have the car running normally. I haven't used the showroom mode or the so-called camp mode, because I don't have any need to make the car undrivable. I don't have any kids here. I don't have anyone who could actually accidentally drive the car. So it is fine as it is. It can stay on for the whole night. The air conditioning and the heater stays on for the whole night. Let's also check the battery state of charge so we can monitor how much of the battery is used during the night. So there you go, it's currently 73% and it's soon midnight. I will now watch the Formula 1 and then I will go to sleep. That's the plan. So 73% battery, that should mean that in the morning when I wake up we should have about I think consumption of maybe 12 kilowatt hours would be expected. So that's about 15%. So then we would have 58% battery left in the morning. I think that is my expectation, that the consumption would be about 15%, 1.5, during the night, and then the remaining state of charge in the morning would be 58%, and then we head back home. By the way, the Formula 1 is the only place where I'm looking at hybrid vehicles. Otherwise, I'm just interested in fully electric vehicles. But the F1 is of course using still the hybrid drivetrains. Audio from the speakers in the Seal. Yeah, there is a lot of bass when you are here in the trunk, and yeah, I like the audio. Okay, so now I think it's time to go to sleep. So good night and see you in the morning. Okay, it's 4:30 and a couple of notes to myself for the next time. Remember to fix the hump, and already forgot what was the other one. I'm pretty tired. It was the hump. Remember to fix the hump. It is not great for the back. Otherwise, going pretty good. Now I try to get some more sleep still. So good morning, it's 7:30 in the morning and I have slept horribly bad. That's the end result of this test. But it's not because of the car, really. Well, kind of it is. But I was struggling to find a good sleeping position, and the mattress is a little bit too thin, so I should have pumped more air into it. That's one thing. And then the second thing is the hump that is caused by when the rear seats are folded, and there's this bit of small step or threshold around this area, and it wasn't good for my back, I have to say. I didn't find a good sleeping position. So if you're going to sleep in the Seal, you need to do two things. You need to have a mattress that has enough air in it, and then you need to smoothen out the bump some way better than I did. So I won't put the link to this mattress because I can't fully recommend it. I'll only put links to stuff that I can recommend, and this mattress ain't one. However, it might have been better if I've just, pumped more air into it, but it was a little difficult as this should be self-inflating mattress and not manually inflated. But the self-inflation was terribly slow, and I didn't have any confidence that it would really kind of get any better. And then getting the air in manually was a bit of a hassle because the pump didn't attach, properly, because the air vent was little different than usual. So not the best mattress. Size is good, dimensions are perfect for the seal, but otherwise a bit of a letdown. And then next time I will bring some material under the mattress so that it smoothens out the pump. You can't really see it here. It seems pretty okay, but for my back it was terrible. So I don't know how much I have slept, maybe 5 hours. I need more sleep usually than 5 hours. But I guess it's soon time to head back home. Of course, we will check how much energy consumption we have had during the night. Let's do that next. And look at that. The state of charge is 58%. So that is exactly what I expected last night, that the energy consumption would be around 15%, and we had 73% to start with, and now it's 58%. There are others as well already here in this parking area, and luckily no wolves, no bears. Alright, so now it's time to head back home. So, how was my overall experience with the car camping and sleeping in the Seal? Well, I think there was plenty of room in the Seal to sleep, given that it's a sporty sedan with a sloping roofline. It still did well in that regard. However, my equipment today was not the best one. The mattress should have been a little bit better, or I should have gotten more air into it. And then I should have had something with me to really kind of address the step or bump or hump that comes from folding the back seats. If I would have those two things addressed, then I think it would have been really comfortable and I would have been able to get good sleep in the car. Now I didn't, because I didn't find a good kind of sleeping position and my back really hurt because of that thin mattress and the hump below. So bit of a mixed feelings. On the other hand, the air conditioning and the heater stayed on all night. The energy consumption was exactly what I expected it to be, so we consumed about 12 kilowatt hours during the night. It was quite warm late October night here in Finland. Of course, if you do this in the winter time here, I'm sure you will consume something like double that energy amount to keep the cabin heated if there is minus 20 degrees outside. Still, given that the Seal has 82 kilowatt hour battery, I easily sleep like 3 nights at least, even in the coldest temperatures. But yeah, I think this concludes now our car camping experiment. Hopefully this was useful for you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Once there was a guy who tried to sow mine. He never came back. No one saw